welcome. We're going to be looking at how to use the Godot debugger. The Godot debugger is fine. It is missing some functions that I wish it had, but it just doesn't. But it absolutely has enough functions to help you with basic debugging. And what I've found is not enough people know how to even do that. So I'm hoping that maybe we can watch and listen and experience today, and you can start to debug your own programs. I have written a game that is on purpose full of bugs. You might see the bug before I show you with the debugger. That's fine. The point isn't me writing flawless code. The point is that you see how to use the debugger. So from this point forward, the whole thing is play pretend. Understand? Great. So here's my game. You start the game up and you look at a puppy. And if you press spacebar, you get points for looking at the puppy and pressing spacebar. Please wishlist this on Steam. However, when I play it, for reasons that I don't understand, it's a poop emoji and it's spinning around. I've got this print statement here, so I know that it's running, but it's not telling me what I need. I'm not necessarily going to, no pun intended, dog on print statements, but we need something more advanced. Unfortunately, even though I'm looking at my poop emoji, if I press space, I can't score. This is the most basic thing that the debugger will tell you. It'll give you a little red error and you read it. Invalid assignment of property key text with value of string on a base object of type null instance. Anytime you see the phrase null instance, Godot can't find what it's looking for. So it can't find, I don't know. You have to look at the debugger. It's probably going to help you out if you make this a little bit taller. So over here is what's called stack, and this just tells you what it ran. So it looked at node 2D and it ran function input. Didn't run anything else. Okay, love that. And here's the local variables to function input. And here's what it's calling the members. So like what's in the script, right? It can find itself. It's got a score. Label is null. So it doesn't know what label is, which is crazy. I came up here and I defined it. I said on ready, which is right. Var label equals of type label oh. I spelled it wrong. Very common. Oh, I've still got it spelled wrong. Yeah, the autocomplete even got me there. All right, so when I run it, at least that bug is gone, right? It's still a poop, but I can score points for looking at a poop. Not that I'd want to. Okay, so why poop? When I look at 2D, it's puppy. Why poop? Let's go into this. Do you see the little dot light up when I move my mouse over here? If I go into a line and I click, that makes a breakpoint. That's going to activate the debugger, and when the debugger hits this line, it's going to stop. See? By the way, very important, I mess this up all the time. It will not break on a func line. It'll just keep running. It'll just keep spinning that poop. You have to break it on like an actual line of code. So let's break it there. Got it. We can look over here at the stack and see that all Godot has done is run function ready. And it can find itself, nothing's null. Okay, that looks pretty normal. This button is step into, or you can press F11. I'm going to step into this, and Godot is going to show me the next line that it's going to run. Oh, okay, so it came over here to puppy.gd, which I was expecting it should be running puppy.gd, and it's running puppy.gd because it's printing puppies are cute. See? Right? Let me go back to the debugger. So it's run this line, puppies are cute. Got it. And we can see that even in the stack. It ran ready on node 2D, and now it's at puppy.gd. So the next line, what? Huh, okay, hold on. I didn't know this was here. So the next line that it's going to run, little yellow triangle, we know that this is true, is poop generator. And it's going to find the poop generator object and run the poop generator function? What? Okay, well, let me step into that and look. Oh, okay, so it's setting the texture to dog.png. Because I have this path, it's not that hard to go over here to the file system and look and, oh. Well, gee whiz, this is probably the problem. By the way, look at the stack frames because this will help you out in your own code. You can see that it went from node 2D to puppy to some node called poop. I bet if I go into the puppy scene, yep, okay, there it is. Poop.gd. I bet if I comment this out, and I'm going to have to put a pass. Really, I could just empty this out, but play pretend. And I run the current scene. Okay, well, it looks like a puppy. It's still rotating. If the debugger doesn't show you, check your animation player. It's always the animation player. I can't even tell you how many times. Oh, I bet because spin that dog is set to autoplay on load. I bet you if I turn that off, save. Oh. Common mistake. You gotta turn off your breakpoint by clicking it. Save. Run. Okay, now I'm looking at a puppy. And when I press the space bar, I get a score. Wishlist this on Steam, but why is the score so funny? Huh. I don't understand why, it's usually a multiple of, well, something. It's usually an even number. Let's look at, here's my node2d.gd, and here's my deep and immersive scoring system. Again, wishlist on Steam. I can use a breakpoint. And in fact, thanks, I think I will. Let me run. Now, the breakpoint isn't going to break until I hit the spacebar, because the code, this is func input, right? Code hasn't run yet. Now it's broken. I can look at score, and I can see, like right now, score equals 0. When I press step into, score should equal 5. Yep. Now we add 15, so score should equal 20. Yep. Score, oh. Score equals I. Or score is getting I added to it, I mean. Right now, I is 0, so it really won't matter. But given that this is a while loop, now when I click step into, I is going to equal 1. See? And now it's going to be 71? No, 81. Yep. And it's going to run that over and over and over and over on one spacebar press. That's why I'm getting all those funny numbers. Because of a typo that I saw because of the debugger. Well, again, my deep and immersive scoring system. I want to give out 50 points for looking at a dog. Now that score makes sense. Whoa! All right. That is all. I just wanted to show you how the debugger in Godot 4 works, and I wanted to get a lot of points for looking at this puppy. You have an excellent one. I hope this helps you. Take it easy. Wishlist puppy looker on Steam. Don't do that. It's not real. And I will see you next time.